Hi guys, Rachel with Spunky Misfit Girl here, and I just thought I would do one of these kind of chill craft with me videos today. I just vended in person for the last 2 weekends, so this is my first weekend off in a while, and I thought I would just do some work. I have these this is a new kit that I've just released. That's a Surreal, kind of really fun muted purples and greens and grays Alice in Wonderland theme. And it's got some really fun, different, unique, quirky imagery. And it's the journal cards. And I've got some of these kind of playing card themed style images, the Cheshire Cat, and I'll show you some of the other images in the papers. But I started making this style of kind of slimline blank notebook that is simpler. I've been looking for some things that are kind of simpler and easier, don't take quite so much time for me to put together, for bringing with me to the craft fairs that I'm doing and when I'm vending. And so I'm doing these kind of smaller notebooks where I'm not filling them with anything. They're just kind of blank junk journals for people to fill in themselves. So I've got 2 of these kind of prepped and ready to go. I've got to cut my pages. My other pages are ready, my coffee dyed ones, but these are just ones that I kind of threw together quickly with the same images from the journal cards. And these are some of the images that you'll find in there. Really cool Mad Hatter. I love it. She came out a female. And then the Alice card styles, I'm really loving these. So I hope that other people will too. And let's just get started. I'm just cutting these pages 4 at a time. That's about what my cutter can handle. And I thought I would just have a bit of a gab with you guys about how my events went. End of March, we did Dripping Springs, the wildflower market from Texas Market Guide events, and it was really pretty good and fun. It's not far from home, so it's nice. So it's a little easier for me than a lot of the other events I've been doing have been far away, and that, makes them a lot more work and more costly. Okay guys, sorry about that. Boyfriend came home, so I had to take a little break. My pages are cut, so I'm gonna fold them all now. And where was I? I'm telling you about, the wildflower market. So that was in Dripping Springs last weekend of March, and it was a really nice event at the Ranch Center, and there were horse competitions and riding lessons and things going on, and that was really cool. And I had a little booth in the indoor section, and the other vendors were really friendly. Had a good chat with a couple of them. And as a result, signed up also for the San Marcos Angels Mistletoe holiday market that they do also, which should be a lot of fun. I will say that the markets are a lot of work. I look at them more as business and opportunity building, relationship making, networking, than really super profitable. The event that I've done the best at so far was actually the Crafters Convention in Temple in October, which was a first-time event. So that's a little surprising, but it is, I think, much more of a home for people who are into my style of things, and there's just a lot more opportunity to sell supplies and bits and bobs and things that people want to go along with their journals. And I'm looking forward to doing the one in Waco in May. I'm going to be teaching a class, and I will have several make and takes available too, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Some of these notebooks that I'm working on and the envelopes and things that I did in my last video will be very likely in my booth. You can come and chat with me and learn how to make some of these things. It should be a great time. And then last weekend, we drove all the way to Galveston, which was very fun. A friend of mine came in town from Minneapolis, and another friend from Austin came along. 4 of us got a big minivan, set me up for the day to vend. And it was a really cool event. It was really great seeing Frenchie and the Punk perform again. Fans of theirs from my days living in New York. And it was a lot of work. We came home very tired, but it was a lot of fun too. It was at the Galveston Railroad Museum, so there were beautiful big locomotives everywhere. They had a tea on the train event on one of those train cars. Somebody brought his really cool time machine in. There were lots of beautiful vendors and cool performances, and it was really cool seeing everybody dressed up. People really go all out for steampunk events, and it's just really fun. I love seeing the costumes that everybody puts together. What have I done here? Oh, I see. Okay. So now I've just got to figure out my pages. One of each for each here. One of each of these, one of each of these. Each of these, and who's missing this one? I think it's this guy over here. Yeah, so we, the coolest part. So for the Galveston Steampunk Festival, the second day, the main event was kind of over. It went most of the day Saturday. And then, they did this cool tour. You could rent these Model T Ford replica. They were really just funny little electric carts, but you could drive them around the city on the slow roads and see. There's a lot of history in Galveston. It's very interesting. There's a lot of cool old buildings. And we got to tour the Lee Kempner House, which is actually in progress being renovated. It's a super old historic house that has been kind of left to rot and abandoned. And I forget her name, but there's a lady who who bought it and created a nonprofit foundation to do the renovation, and she's like really cutely obsessed with the history, and she's researching like all the gas history, because this house has both electricity and gas, was wired for both at the time, and there's still one of the original chandeliers in there. There's an original elevator in there, and we just had a really fun time going through there, seeing this old abandoned house in process of being renovated and learning about all the little historical pieces there. And it felt really personal. So it was a lot of fun. We had a great time with that. So really, I haven't committed to next year yet, just because it's a long drive and it's a lot of work. It's a long day. But we really enjoyed ourselves, and I would love to maybe go back even just to enjoy it. I don't know if I would vend again, but I would really recommend the event itself and checking it out. I'm going to decide what I want as a cover paper here. I'm thinking one of these clock guys. Yeah. This will be the cat notebook, so let's bring the cat, and then one of these. Maybe her. And Alice. And then one of I've got some envelopes that this is a different shape than what I use for my usual envelope journals, so I'm gonna use them as pockets and sew them in. This little guy. And then that is our signature. I love sewing these little guys together. They're quick and easy. I want to sew the pages in. I hope oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Happy day. I don't think I brought my materials over here to sew. I'm going to put, once I sew the pages in, then I'm going to put a closure, just some twine as a closure underneath before I put these guys on. And then maybe I'll put some kind of words or something too. And that's that really cute, simple, slimline notebook. So I'll put this guy on the back. And that's that. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.